Hi everybody, welcome back to our next phonics lesson. My name is Shani and I'm really excited to be learning with you today. I need you to check to see if you have something that you can write on, that you can write with, and are your listening ears ready? Let's get started. How did you go thinking of different sentences for the words that we know how to read? Did you think of a sentence for the word pit? My sentence was, we all sat around the fire pit. What about a sentence for the word it? Perhaps it might have been, the dog was wet because it was raining. And the last word, sit. Did you think of a sentence to include the word sit? I can sit down on a chair. I hope you were able to share some of your sentences with some people in your home. Today we are going to learn the letter that we use to read and write the phoneme as in mouse. Can you say that with me? As in mouse. By the end of the lesson, you're going to know how to read and write that letter. First, we're going to start with our alphabet letters. I want you to say the letter name when I show you the card. You say it first and I'll say it after you. Are you ready? Off we go. A, T, C, E, G, good job everyone, U, Z, R, V, Y, S, Q, X, W, O, P, F, D, B, M, N, L, K, J, H, I. Well done, everybody. We're going to do our sky writing now, so I want you to stand up. Remember, when we do our sky writing, we say the letter name, the picture, and the phoneme. Are you ready? A, apple, A. I, insect, it. S, sun, S. P, pig, P. T, tap, T. In our last lesson, we joined some of the letters that we know to read words. Let's read some words together. P, it, pit, T, it, tip, it, T, app, tap, S, it, sit. Last one, P, at, pat. Let's see if we can read these words as whole words a little bit faster this time. Are you ready? Off we go. Pit, tip, it, tap, sit, pat. Wow, that was fast. Well done, everybody. Now it's time for some writing. I'm going to say a phoneme and I want you to write the grapheme that represents that phoneme. Are you ready? Let's head over. The first phoneme is S. What phoneme? S. How do we write S? That's right, the letter S. Can you write S? Good. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next phoneme is T. What phoneme? T. How do we spell T? That's right, the letter T. Write T. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next phoneme is P. What phoneme? P. How do we spell P? That's right, the letter P. Can you write P for me? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next phoneme is I. What phoneme? I. How do we spell I? That's right, the letter I. Can you write I? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The last phoneme is the phoneme A. What phoneme? A. How do we spell A? That's right, it's the letter A. Can you write A? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. We're going to use some of these graphemes now to write some words. The first word that we're going to write is the word sit. What word? Sit. Let's tap out the phonemes in sit. S, it. Let's write the word sit, and I want you to sound it out as you write it. S, it. S, it. Sit. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next word that we're going to write is pat. What word? Pat. Tap out the sounds in pat. P, at. I want you to write the word pat and sound it out as you write it. Off we go. P, at. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The last word I want you to write today is the word tip. What word? Tip. Tap out the sounds in tip. T, it, p. Let's get writing. T, it, p. Check it. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Well done, everybody. Fantastic writing. You all know what a phoneme is. Say it with me. A phoneme is a single sound in a word. Great job. Do you remember learning the phoneme as in mouse? Say it with me. As in mouse. Is a voice sound or an unvoiced sound? Check it. I can feel my voice box vibrating. Is a voiced phoneme. This is the letter M. Say it with me. M. M is the letter that we use to read and write the phoneme Let's say the letter name 5 times. M, 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 M. Say this after me. M, mouse, Your turn. M, mouse, Let's skywrite that letter together. Remember, when we skywrite, we're going to say the letter name M, the picture mouse, and our phoneme Off we go. M, mouse, Again. M, mouse, One more time. M, mouse, Let's see how we write that letter together. But first, I want you to check. I need my pencil for this part. I want you to check how you hold your pencil. Remember? OK sign. Pinch your pencil. Your fingers go underneath and your pencil should be resting in your hand. Come over to the board and we'll write this letter together. Let's trace this letter first. We start here, we go down, up and over, up and over. Can you do that with me? Start here, down, up and over, up and over. Let's write the letter now. I'll show you first. Start here, down, up and over, up and over. Your turn. Down, up and over, up and over. Let's write the letter 5 more times. Down, up and over, M. Down, up and over, M. M. M, one more time. Great job, everybody. I wonder if somebody in your home can check your letter M for you. Let's see if we can find the letter M in the alphabet. Remember, when we say M, you need to say stop. Off we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. That's right. Did you call out stop? Well done. Sometimes when you read or write, you might need to use or read a capital letter M. The capital letter M looks different to the lowercase m. It's time to play one of my favourite games, the heads, shoulders and tummy game. I want you to listen for where you hear that sound in the word. Do you hear it at the beginning? Do you hear it in the middle? Or do you hear it at the end? Are you ready? Let's go. The first picture is a picture of a man. Say it with me, man. Where do you hear in man? I hear in the beginning. Well done, everybody. The next word is milk. What word? Milk. Do you hear in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Milk. I hear it in the beginning too, so my hands are on my head. Oh, I wonder if this one might trick you. This is a picture of an animal. Can you say animal? Animal. Where do you hear in animal? It's in the middle, isn't it? There's lots of phonemes in the word animal, but is in the middle. The next word is ham. Can you say ham? Ham. Do you hear at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Ham. It's at the end of this word. Well done. Our last word is the word trumpet. Can you say trumpet? Do you hear at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Trumpet. I hear it in the middle as well, so my hands are on my shoulders. We know that a sentence is made up of words and that words are made up of phonemes. I'm going to say some phonemes now and I want you to blend them together to tell me what word I have just sounded out. The first word is at, mat. Did you say mat when my hands moved across like this? Let's have another go. The next word is it, mit. Good job. Well done. I'm going to get you to do this one by yourself this time after I've sounded it out. The word, or the phonemes, sorry, the phonemes are a, n. Did you say man? That's right. The phonemes a, n join together to make the word man. The next word is ow. Did you say mouth when I sounded that word out? Well done. One more. I. Did you say mime when my hands moved across? That's fantastic work, everybody. Well done. This time I'm going to say some words and I want you to tap out the phonemes in that word. The first word is map. What word? Map. Let's tap out the phonemes in map. A, p. How many phonemes are in the word map? That's right, there are 3 phonemes in the word map. The next word is meg. What word? Meg. Tap out the phonemes in meg. E, g. How many phonemes in meg? E, g. Meg. Well done, there are 3 phonemes. The next word is mat. What word? Mat. Tap out the phonemes. At, mat. How many phonemes in mat? At. There are 3 phonemes. Well done. The last word has a different amount of phonemes, so let's listen carefully and try not to be tricked. Are you ready? The word is bump. What word? Bump. Let's tap out the phonemes in bump. B, p, bump. How many phonemes in bump? P, p. That's right, there are 4 phonemes in the word bump. Today we are also learning our new spelling rule. When we add S to the end of some words, we can change that word to be a plural. Plural means more than one. Let's do some words together. If my word is dog and I have more than one dog, I need to say dogs. Can you say dogs? Dogs. Do you hear the S at the end of dogs? Let's do another one together. I have 1 coin and I have 6 coins. Do you hear S at the end of coins? There is 1 duck, but if we change that 1 duck to more than 1 duck, we say ducks. Do you hear S at the end of ducks? We're going to learn more about plurals in our next lesson. Today, we have learnt that we use the letter M when we read and write the phoneme M, as in mouse. Say this after me. M, mouse, M. One more time. M, mouse, M. Let's do our skywriting 3 times. Are you ready? Let's go. M, mouse, M. Again. M, mouse, M. One more time. M, mouse, M. You know how to write this letter now, so I want you to come with me and let's write it 3 more times together. Are you ready? M, mouse, M. M, mouse, M. One more time. M, mouse, M. Amazing learning today, boys and girls. Well done. Before we see each other again, I wonder if you can find things that begin with the M phoneme around your home. I have found some mittens. I've drawn a mug and I've drawn a mushroom. Remember, try and write the letter that represents the M phoneme underneath each one. I also would love for you to make your own letter tile for us to build words with in our next lesson, just like I have on my post-it note. I've had a lot of fun learning with you today and I can't wait to do it again next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.